Hello everyone, welcome again to the Foxtecc YouTube channel. This time we talk about adding live effects to basic photos. Now let's say that you open up a camera and you just snap a picture and it looks kind of basic to you. You would like to add some kind of live effect to it. What you can do in this case is to turn on the live photos. So as you are inside of the camera, and you have to be within the photos section, so you have to be in here, but if you want to just enable the live photos, you're going to be able to click on the option in the upper right corner. So there's the live photo button. Now when you turn it on, live photos is turned on. So it's a feature which allows you to snap a picture which is going to contain a little bit more of a movement. So when you hold down on it, it's going to move a little bit, so it contains like live action, and there's the live effect which you can add. Of course, there are much more things which you can do with it, and I'm going to show it to you right now or after I cover the basics, so stick with me. But the thing I want to point out is that when you click on the option at the top, you have either turn it off or the icon is white. However, these are the only two options which you can click on through the icon at the top. However, if you click on the arrow like this, another slider shows up with again live photo option at the bottom, and you can either have it at automatic, turn on all the time, or turn it off all the time. When you have it on all the time, the icon turns yellow, even in the upper right corner, but through the upper icon, you cannot get to the yellow option, which means that the live photos are turned on always. You can only get to the automatic section. So I would recommend you to turn it on for all the times. So that's something I just have to pay attention to. Now, of course, once you have that, it's not the end of the story, because you can, of course, perform some edits there as well. So when you go to the Photos app like this, and let's say you want to browse through the live photos which you have captured. So you have this one right here, and if you want to add some different effect to it, you can still do it, because you can click on the live button right here, and you have like 4 other options to pick from, because you can have the basic live. It is when you hold down on the image, it moves a little bit, but you also have the loop. So the loop means that it's just going to stay like in this looping circle, which is playing with the exposure. It adds a nice effect. I mean, you may like it, of course, but you can also switch to bounce. When you switch to bounce, it basically behaves like a boomerang on Instagram. So it just goes from one side to the other, and it just goes like that in circles. No overexposure or double exposure. None of this stuff is happening. And also you can switch to a long exposure, which is basically a photo, which is going to stay still, but it's going to take the lighting from all of the images combined. And this means that it's just going to create this effect, which may be interesting for you, I guess. But yeah, you can also just turn it off completely, the entire thing, and you're going to end up with a picture which is going to be still. Okay, so like these are the things which you can do within the Photos app. There are also some different ways how you can enhance live photos. I'm going to show it to you in just a second, but before, I need to let you know about the Foxtecc educational platform, which you can join for free. It's linked down below, and it's a place where you can learn about your devices. In the classroom section, you have some free resources like video editing course for free, all apps explained, and like more iPhone content is going to be added in the future. So go ahead and check it out. It's free to access, so go ahead and do that right now. Anyways, another thing I wanted to show you is how you can use a third-party app. So I like this app called Live Photo. So if I show it to you right now, if I can find it, here it is. So there is the Live Converter. When I click on this app, I can get inside and find some very interesting things. So this app can access my live photos as well as my videos like this. But let's say it accesses my live photos, I can actually play around with it. So I can, for example, turn it into a GIF. So I can make it longer or like faster, slower, depending on what I want. I can turn that live photo into a GIF. So when I click on save, at the bottom you have the green save icon. So right now it's been saved to the photos. When I look it up like this, you can see that it just moves right away. Yeah, it doesn't look the best, but that's like the whole point of GIFs. So that's something to do as well. You can come back to the app and close the ad. You can also just switch it to a video. You can save it as an actual video if you have a live photo already. So yeah, there are some things which you can do even using some third-party apps. But I'm going to wrap up the video right now. Hope you found it useful. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe down below so you never miss future content and videos like this one, and I will see you in the next video.